Welcome, everybody! I am Weenus, and I am joined today by the mystery co-caster, the woman, the myth, the legend, Mega! Welcome, Mega!
Oh, man. It's good to be here. Thank you so much, Weenus.
Oh, absolutely! I'm very excited to have you join me. This is Mega's first co-cast and introduction to NGS, so we're both very excited to be here. And we have an exciting Div C West match for you this evening. We have Better Than Bots versus Arrogant Nephalem. And do you have anything to say based on names of these teams alone, Mega?
I just know I'm going to trip over Arrogant Nephalem a lot, so apologies in advance, and ladies, whoever's playing.
Very good. Yeah, it's a mouthful, but I love their logo so much. Better Than Bots is pretty good too. Good times. All right, we're gonna.
I mean, I love some good wordplay, right? Better than bots. Why not?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you're better than bots, sometimes not. I know I'm not better than bots, but at least they are. Everybody in chat, thanks for joining us. Arrow of the Storm, Apocalypse Shovel, and thank you so much for the follow from Alto420. Let's take a quick look at the divisions real quick. So this is Div C West. Checking this out as far as the standings. Arrogant Nephalem currently sitting in second place with 8 points. They have 4 matches played, and Better Than Bots, just a single point, but they only have 1 match played. And so they have a chance. If they get a couple points here, they can tie 6th and 7th. If they get a domination, they can leapfrog into 6th place. So that's something to look out for. Could be some exciting stuff. And let's just take a look at the maps real quick. All right, here's what happened. Arrogant Nephalem, they won the coin toss. They decided they wanted a hero pick. So the bans coming out from Arrogant Nephalem were Cursed Hollow, Sky Temple. Bans coming out from Better Than Bots, Infernal Shrines and Braxis. And the map pick from Better Than Bots is Alterac Pass for map number 1. Thank you for all the follows, everybody. Crafty Trent and Dave Voiles, I'm not sure exactly, but welcome to chat as well. Dave, we'll just go with Dave. That's easy to pronounce.
Just Dave, yeah.
Just the Dave. All right. Whew. We they keep coming in. Mega 420. Thank you for the follow as well. Are you guys ready to get into this game? And by you guys, I mean just singular you, Mega. And chat.
Me?
Are you ready? Yeah. Okay, well, let's see if the captains are ready. Because if you start a game without them, it's awkward.
That's probably a bad call. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, this could have been done better.
Are we ready? Yes. Are you ready? Not quite. Okay,
well, too late. Here we go. Right into the draft. All right, we have ready from one team. Just looking for one more. You had it right the first time. Okay, so Dave Voiles. Nice. Oh my goodness. I like the synergy in portraits that we have here for Better Than Bots.
Loving it. Yep. They've got a couple evil people on their team too. So it's looking pretty good.
All right, both teams are ready. We are going to launch into game number 1 right after this. Thank you, Chris612926 for the follow. Let's get into game 1 right after this.
Ooh.
Alterac Pass! I like trying to make fun of all the voices, but it's really just me being stupid.
A little extra? No, it's okay. Hey.
All the extra.
You've got to have fun with it, right?
Extra, read all about it. Ooh, we have a shout out to Better Than Bots from Aramrab? Aromrab? I don't know how you pronounce that. What do you think?
Aromrab.
Aromrab,
That's
nice.
a mouthful.
It is.
Yeah.
Wow, right away. There's a ban from Li Ming and then a ban for Blaze. So I
Do
think
not want to blaze it up. What about-
no. Apparently, even yeah, they don't
Well,
want to
then
give.
there's Megan 420. Like they just come on,
I think
guys.
it's a target ban. It must be a target ban against Megan 420.
No, but she banned it, or they banned it.
Oh,
that
that's
team.
true. Well, maybe the captain is preventing Megan from playing it on
Megan,
purpose.
no blazing, okay?
Junkrat ban on Alterac Pass can be really, really annoying, you know, when you're trying to get the objective and just launching grenades over the top and canceling that channel. That can be really annoying on this map, so not a big surprise to get rid of Junkrat there. Bad Soda in chat. Also, rooting for better than bots. Do we have any arrogant Nephalem in the chat? Rooting for that team? I don't know.
I want to see some equality in the, rooting.
That's right. We want chat to be fair and balanced. Target banning own teams as Apocalypse Shovel, yes.
They're like, I'm going to first pick Blaze if you do not ban him out.
Arrogant Nephalem chose hero pick over map pick, and they used that first hero pick to pick up Johanna, who is super strong. I like Johanna a lot.
She's one of my favorite tanks, yeah.
You play a lot of tanks, right, Mega?
More often than not, yeah. I think because people just didn't want to play tanks, so I was like, you know what, I'll do it.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm pretty bad at tanking, but I have been trying to get better at that. Ooh. Jaina and Greymane pick up here for Arrogant Nephalem.
Blow up.
Better than bots, picking Sonya and Malfurion for their first two slots. I wonder... we probably won't see, but every time I see Malfurion, I think maybe they're going to pick up another healer. Because I've been seeing a lot of double healers lately, and it's been kind of interesting.
Yeah. I mean, especially with, like, the Uther sort of situation, like the Uther tank. That is one tank I have not played.
I think Uther is stunning.
Oh, he did it.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'd agree.
Well, I'm not sorry. I have horrible puns. You knew what you're getting into.
Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. I love wordplay. I'm a sucker for it. So
every time it'll just come out. All right, and Mal'Ganis being banned as well as Anduin. So there are our 6 bans. Deathwing is banned globally, so there's no possibility of that being picked up.
I was gonna ask about that. Yeah, when is Deathwing allowed to be played in NGS?
Yeah, so new heroes in NGS, they are banned for 2 full weeks, and then at that point, usually they get let through depending on if the devs broke anything when they released them. So Deathwing should be available to be played tomorrow. So watch out for that next week. Orphea, ETC getting picked up by Better Than Bots.
Love it.
Getting ready for a little dance party. Support finally chosen over here from Arrogant Nephalem, and it is going to be Stukov. Watch out.
Watch out for that creepy arm.
That's right. That's the one arm that he works out. Ooh. And Rexar. Interesting. Sonya versus Rexar. And Zarya coming out for Better Than Bots. That's very interesting. Okay.
They've got a pretty bulky team over here.
Yeah, they be thick boys and girls, so that's
beefy.
Yeah, especially ETC.
Yeah, he's bringing the beef.
Beef, it's what's for dinner. All right, very interesting. Is Apocalypse Shovel? Everybody wants to root for the underdogs. Well, yeah, underdogs is always fun, and I think in this matchup, Better Than Bots might be the underdog, but anybody can take it. So we'll see how they do, and Arrogant Nephalem, see if they can get these points to push them even further up in the rankings.
And I mean, just judging by having all of the same portraits, come on. Like, that's already multiple points on there.
Yeah, you love to see it. Although there are fun ones over here for Arrogant Nephalem as well. I think I like the Brightwing, the Lily, and the Stitches. Those are all really
fun.
The
Stitches. That's like one of my favorite.
It's just coming up out of the corner. Hi.
Yeah, it's like oh Lord, he's coming, sort of thing.
Oh Lord, he coming. Yeah.
He's like,
he's
looking down on you.
Yeah, on the chunk chart. I love that chunk chart.
That's Grizzly Peeps too.
Grizzly Peeps,
Go
hey.
BTB.
Yeah, BTB in the house. All right.
Strong presence.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you guys all showed up to watch this match. And let's get into game number 1. Here we go. All right, on the left-hand side, we have Better Than Bots, where we have Megan 420 rolling that Sonya, Crafty Trent, I believe that's Zarya. Yeah. We have Dynamite, I believe, just spelled a little bit funny. On the Orphea, we have Evilotto on ETC, and Dr. Evil 12 playing Malfurion. Who we got over on Arrogant Nephalem?
Arrogant Nephalem. We're looking at Trabe on Jaina. Null Pointer is going to be our Stukov healer. Penguin is on Greymane. Sagatai is our Joe. And then Dakilidin is Rexar. So
I love that name, Dakilidin.
Dakilidin, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, a split right away here from Arrogant Nephalem. They are already sending top lane and bottom lane out. Sonya's up in the middle, in the top lane as well, but there's no one in the bottom lane quite yet here for Better Than Bots. There's the move. Ooh, and they're going as 4. Is this a possible game?
They're doing a bit of a rotate, yep.
All right. Well, Penguin is going to back up, so not going to get ganked at this point, so good awareness by Penguin. Love to see it in that crab mount. I think Johanna has kind of become even stronger as a tank. Whoa,
Ooh.
Trey taking a lot of damage. Yeah, having to back up. That was close.
Good heals by Stukov.
We almost got first blood there. Dyslexia, thank you so much for the sub. 10 months. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And there, okay, so we're seeing an interesting 4-man rotation from Better Than Bots, going from mid lane to bottom, but going as 4. Going as 4.
Yeah, man, that's the classic 4-man rotate.
And it's safer, right? A
Oh,
lot
heck
safer.
yes.
Thank you for the 69 bits, Lexia. I love the new emote, by the way. The only problem is it might be a little bit slower for experience gain. We already see that Arrogant Nephalem has picked up their siege camp, and that's going to be running down the lanes. And the respawn time on the siege camp is so low. Like, it's going to be up again in another minute and 14 seconds. And it's still up in the air. So we'll see if Better Than Bots end up picking up their siege camp as well and getting that pushing in the lane. But Arrogant Nephalem doing a really good job pushing in the middle and getting a lot of siege and structure damage in. All the 69 bits coming in from Slexia so much. Thank you so much.
Oh
But Orphea is going to be the first kill, first blood of this game, going over to Arrogant Nephalem, just getting so much pressure in the mid. My goodness. Is there anything interesting you see, Mega, about the talents that have been picked up and selected at this point?
Let's see.
Yeah, if you can see them, yeah.
Honestly, so I mean, I play a fair bit of Jaina, and ETC going prog rock. That makes sense for this map, I would think.
Ooh, Crafty
I
Trent
don't know.
got down very low, 200 HP in the top lane. Whew, that was a close, but barely avoided. Yeah, I think everything looks, you know, pretty good, pretty standard. I don't know very much about Zarya, so I'm not sure if that's the standard selection, but a lot of stacking quests, which are kind of fun to track, like you said, Prog Rock, and we have this Demolitions Expert. Jaina, of course, picking up Fingers of Frost, getting those globes, and trying to get her Frostbite up to 15,000 so she can get that shield. Wham Bam, thank you, ma'am.
She's already at 2, so that's pretty good.
Wham Bam, thank you, ma'am. Slam build coming out from Sonya in the top lane. Interesting, I like it. Not in the top lane, in the bottom lane. Sonya is in the bottom lane. I know heroes. Ooh, just barely missed that kill.
I'm interested to check out Jo. She's going a different build from what I typically do, so we will see how this works out. I mean, if she doesn't need the additional healing that you would get from her first level talent, you know, hold your ground's pretty good as well. Why not?
Excellent. So we're going for a little bit more of a shield and less of the healing per second and the regeneration of 30% of her health. Yeah, absolutely. So we'll see. That's putting a lot of faith in your healer, right? You don't you don't need more health if you have your healer healing you up all the way. Arrogant Nephalem have stepped onto the objective. They are channeling it. They only need to hold it for 8 more seconds, but here comes Better Than Bots. Running after Greymane. Johanna, just a beast in the way. Oh, they almost get that interrupt.
Ooh.
Trave getting very low. Ooh, dropping down to 90 and then 0 HP. They do get a kill, so at least Better Than Bots get something. They do have about a half a level of an experience lead as well, but we'll see how they choose to defend against this wave of cavalry in all 3 lanes.
Yeah, because it doesn't seem like they've really split out somebody to the bottom lane on their own at this point.
Yeah, the rotations, like you said earlier, have been pretty consistent as 4-man in the middle, and then going down to the bottom, and then back to the middle. Sonya alone defending.
With that.
Sonya alone defending in the top, but it's also a solo push. I think there's going to be a lot of value gained here in the bottom lane by Arrogant Nephalem.
Bottom lane. Yep, it looks like they're going to completely take down that.
Here comes the train, though. Better Than Bots, they're coming in. Looks like maybe they want to try to flank. Out comes the silence from Stukov, making it very difficult to stand in that death zone. Yeah, he's got health. He just needs to get it. All right, bottom fort does go down, and it is the last cavalry unit that is still pushing, but it should get cleaned up pretty quickly. Now that the members of Arrogant Nephalem are looking for possibly a gank onto Sonya.
Ooh, the Sonya's in dicey territory.
Ooh, just completely surrounded. That is a gank complete by Arrogant Nephalem.
I will find
nice rotation there, getting the pick. Sonya can sometimes be really difficult to get picked off. Both teams so close to 10s. They'll probably get to 10 within, you know, maybe 20 seconds of each other. There's that siege camp. Mirrored on the other side, we're going to see Arrogant Nephalem pick up theirs as well. And 10s have now popped for both sides. What are we looking for as far as heroics from Arrogant Nephalem?
Let's see. So we've got Jaina with that Ring of Frost. Pretty nice. We've got Stukov with Flailing Swipe. Just gonna slap him around a little bit. Go for the throat with Greymane. Joe's got that shield, so that's gonna be nice and stunning. And then Bestial Wrath. Yeah, there you go. Bestial Wrath with Rexar.
That
which is
Bestial
already
Wrath
just used. So
can be a bear, real bear.
Let's do it.
Welcome, Mark Zombie, to chat. A lot of damage coming out onto Better Than Bots. The Greymane jumps in and gets the kill onto Zarya with those big old paws of his.
Oof.
Still waiting on a selection from ETC for the heroic, but we do have Graviton Surge from Zarya, Twilight Dream from Malfurion, Eternal Feast from Orphea, and Leap from Sonya. We're gonna get to hear the Do you have a Sonya impression?
I just want to hear you do it. Oh, it'll come. It'll come.
Okay. All right.
When we see her.
All right. Sonya in a little bit trouble up here. Needs some backup from the rest of the team as several members of Arrogant Nephalem decide that they want to push in the top lane. Ooh. All right. So what are they going to pair with the ring? What's a good pair? I mean, I guess you just keep them stuck in the same position while Greymane comes after you and you get stunned by Johanna?
Honestly, yeah, I feel like a Blessed Shield into a ring is gonna be a pretty good combo.
Yeah, especially if
and then you just finish them. Sorry, and then Greymane and Jaina just kind of finish them with their burst damage.
Absolutely, especially if you can get one of the squishier members in that Ring of Frost where they can't run away. Just pick them off. Both teams
really,
up their camps.
They only have a couple squishy members, so Orphea and Malfurion are gonna be, I guess, the big targets.
Yeah, and you can get some shielding delivered to you by Zarya, so maybe that could help alleviate some of that push pressure. But even ETC is on a little bit of the squishier side, you know, as far as the tanks go. Here comes Amash.
Yeah.
It is interrupted. It's put on full cooldown. Down comes the ring, and it catches 2 members. Down comes Feast as well. There goes Misha. Down goes Orphea as well, and they're continuing to push here. Arrogant Nephalem are looking for more kills, but like you said, those better than bots boys are pretty tanky, and so they're not able to get more than 2 kills, but it is a double kill going over to Arrogant Nephalem. 2 for none.
Double kill.
Ooh,
I really want to see a good ETC Orphea Wombo combo with that Mosh and that Eternal.
Yeah, there's the Leap, there's the Eternal Feast, the Twilight Dream, the Mosh Pit, the Graviton Surge. Like, the possibility is there.
Get in there, Sonya.
Getting in there, not quite able to stop the channel from happening. So once again, the cavalry will be launching on the side of Arrogant Nephalem, who instantly rotate down into the bottom to work this boss to the ground.
Oh, whoa, wow, they are moving.
There's some Jaina Ice Mage on Ice Boss violence happening, and I don't know about that.
Ice on ice crime. It's not cool.
She's like, I
Or
hate
is it-
violence. You know that voice line she has?
It's too-
I hate violence.
Oh.
You're like, oh, I don't think so. You love it.
Hey, she's here to help, okay?
That's
I'm
right.
inclined to believe her.
Ooh,
Wow.
ETC getting stuck and then blown up by that Greymane. So much burst damage. It's really hard to avoid that. Blunted Fox, welcome to chat. Welcome to the stream. All right. So this is a 4v5 defense plus boss.
Yeah.
And it's really even 3 because Sonya's up in the top lane. I don't think there's any way to save this keep. It's a gonzo.
This one's done. And this is a dumb question, but there's a damage bonus when you're within the circle of the guy, right? Of like the
Yes,
dudes.
it's a movement
Really
speed.
not good.
Yeah, the cavalry units for sure. There's
Yep,
definitely
that's-
movement speed increase, and I believe there is. I think it's auto attack damage as well, but
Oof.
maybe it's spell damage. But that is it. From that one push, they're able to get both keeps. The boss, goes down to about maybe 75% of its health, but it has lost 2 of its armor bonuses. Now it only has 20% armor. Oh, this could be it. Boss started in the top lane, but Arrogant Nephalem backs out because they know they've been spotted. They do have a talent tier
Good
advantage. They do have a talent tier advantage. That's with 16s.
Yeah, but I mean, if they lost it right then, that would have been, helping to equal the situation for the other team.
Could have been like a throw pit situation.
Yep,
Excellent, yeah.
exactly.
You know what to do.
Well, now that they have so much pressure in all the other lanes, Arrogant Nephalem are able to step back up onto this boss as they see... Well, they probably don't see the members of Better Than Bots, but now that they see that camp picked up, they feel it's safe enough to take. Arrow of the Storm says in chat, 10% bonus damage if I remember correctly. Blunted Fox says spell damage too. So it's bonus everything. Healers even get bonus healing. Yeah, I love throwing Lucio in those cavalry circles. Just
I wonder if
all
that
those auto
applies
heals.
to the boss as well.
That's an interesting
Like
thing.
if the boss
Yeah.
is in that,
Oh my goodness. Yeah, an extra 10% damage with the
Woof.
boss. Whew. All right, so Better Than Bots are busy defending against this boss, while Arrogant Nephalem have once again secured the point, and they are channeling that, as well as picking up their camp at the same time with Rexar.
multitasking.
A lot
Amazing.
of, so much pressure here created by Arrogant Nephalem. 16s, looking for 16s for Better Than Bots, and they get it. Now they could possibly come in here for a fight. Here they come. Down comes Ring, catching 2 members here of Better Than Bots. ETC taking a lot of damage and will go
my
down. And Zarya going down as well. Eternal Feast comes out. Misha is chasing like a beast. 2 members down. That's going to be a
Good there.
3rd member claimed. Sonya goes down, and the objective is claimed by Arrogant Nephalem. This is going to be a real tough defense, as we see big amounts of pressure in the mid lane and in the bottom lane and in the top lane.
And 3 characters down, 3 of their heroes are out for substantial amount of time. It's pretty brutal.
Welcome to the chat, Lupus Hots and Ava Nick 44, and they are going on the core. I don't think there's anything that Better Than Bots can do to stop this, and this is going to be game 1 going
That
over
was
to
really quick.
Arrogant
Sorry, really
Nephalem.
quick.
Yeah, almost a little under 15 minutes. Let's take a look at the stats at the end of the game. Boop. I gotta update our score here. Arrogant Nephalem, they get 1 point there. Okay. My goodness. All right, so 2 kills to 9. Arrogant Nephalem did get the lion's share of these kills, and that Greymane really just putting out the burst damage on Penguin.
Yeah, I think also just their team comp, they were able to get so much map pressure so early on. I think, Rexar in the solo lane was so strong. And just, I guess, their ability to get those camps at the times that they were up helped them.
Yeah. Yep, very tight map movements from Arrogant Nephalem. They avoided a good gank in the very beginning in the bottom lane. The 4-man rotation helped keep better than bots from getting picked, but they weren't able to, take their camp as fast as Arrogant Nephalem. They were really good at getting that map macro on all of the on the siege camps, getting those pushing all the time, and also on the bosses. Like immediately whenever they would get a victory or they saw on the map that they would go take a boss. Just really creating a lot of pressure. Yeah.
And also their decision making, as far as starting that boss, backing off when they realized that they would have maybe had to have a fight or an encounter over it, and then re-engaging once they realized that the other team was, preoccupied. So.
Absolutely. Thank you for the follow, T-Butt, he tiny. That's a good name. And Buttspot is acting up in chat. My goodness. I'm going crazy. ROFL says Avanik44, and Buttspot says I'm going crazy butt. Whose map pick was that, Moist Weenus? That was the pick from Better Than Bots. So Better Than Bots will decide if they want the next map or if they want first hero pick. Okay, and we will get right into that. Let's go. Let's see. I need to update the map as well. That is a victory going over to Arrogant Nephalem. All right, so let's go back to the map screen. There it is. And I'm going to check with the teams real quick to see which team is going to be picking the map.
Is this a coin toss?
No.
That already happened.
Yeah, the loser of the match, they get to decide if their team wants to have the map pick for game 2 or if they want first hero pick for game 2 and make the other team decide.
Okay, there we go.
All right, so I believe Better Than Bots. Okay, they would like Arrogant Nephalem to pick the map. So I will check in with them and see where we are headed next for game number 2.
Do it.
All right. All right, while we wait for that, you can stare at us. Oh, you have your doggo.
Yeah, she was watching all last game, and I think she has a little bit of feed.
Oh my gosh, she's so cute. That's a... Wait, is that a French bulldog? A Frenchie?
It's a French bulldog, yes. A Frenchie. Her name is Gypsy Danger. After the Pacific Rim Jaeger best movie.
Oh my goodness, that is fantastic. I love it.
Yeah, she's really into Rexar, loves Misha. So any game with Misha in it, she's all about, right? Yeah, look at that enthusiasm.
Oh, she loves her mama.
Yeah. She just wants to lick my mouth.
The dogs just love to do it. Oh, sorry, It is TBU the tiny, not T-Butt he tiny. I apologize. Sometimes I just
You're sorry.
Sometimes I just read what I want to read, so I appreciate the correction. Thank you very much.
And that other person had butt in their name. Come on, you've just got butt on the brain.
That's right. That's what you gotta do. Still waiting to hear back from Arrogant Nephalem which map we're going to. I'm sure that we'll get that information soon. Sometimes I gotta check to make sure I didn't get a Discord message. No, we seem good. Oh, here we go. We are going to go to Volskaya. All right, that's gonna be map number 2. So let's set that on up.
Volskaya!
Excellent. I like some Triglav protectors. How do you feel about those?
About what now?
The Triglav protectors.
Oh, ooh, I
The
love them. Yep.
big robot boys.
I mean, again, so this reminds me of my favorite movie, Pacific Rim, right?
Yes.
It's
Yes.
basically a large Jaeger. You need 2 people to operate it. I think it's kind of stolen from the movie, but that's just me.
Is this out before? I don't think it was.
I don't think it was. I'm pretty sure the movie came first.
Okay. Very
This
good.
is a newer map, isn't it? I mean, newer in the scheme of things.
Yes, I believe so. Yeah, so man, remember when they had Hanamura and they were like, "Oh, we did it wrong." And then they just like took it out of the game for a long time. And then they brought it back and we're like, "Oh, okay, it's all right." I hope they do that with the Skull Collection map.
Haunted Mines.
Yes, I hope they do
I
that.
know.
I miss that map.
Me too. Me too. I loved all of the strategies. You're like, you know what? We're not even gonna go into the mines. We're just gonna wait to gank like right out. You know, those sorts of kind of tricky strategies.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. All right. Now we can get the teams on in here.
Oh, Arrow of the Storm is saying that they confirmed that Deathwing can fit in the Protector. Well, that's a beefy Protector.
Deathwing can fit in the Protector. He's larger than the entire Protector, but he can fit inside.
How
Oh
does that
my
happen?
goodness.
There's some, like, I don't know, magic happening there.
Oh my, I'm all aboard the robot punching stuff train. Yeah. Remember when it used to do more damage to people? Now it just like does a lot of damage against structures and people. Maybe if you're a squishy mage, it might blow you up. All right, let's get the other team in here. Play 2 game. All right. Okay, so this was picked by Arrogant Nephalem. So we will have the first hero ban and pick by Better Than Bots. Do. Very good. Okay. Whew. Yeah, so Volskaya Foundry, Volskaya Industries is the audio that plays. And, you know, I guess you could have Foundry as part of the industry. I'm not sure. Bring back Haunted Mines, says Grizzly Peeps.
Yeah, Haunted Mines. Apparently very polarizing. Not many people seem to like it. You know what? I think we should just have the option to add it as a custom, like in a custom game or something. No?
Yeah, I think that would be fun.
It's already out there. It's already created. Just let the people do with it one thing.
I can see what you mean though about polarizing, because Aram Rab says Haunted Mines sucked. So yeah. I mean, it was kind of. You can still like things that sucked, I suppose. Like, I can realize that it was a bad map, but I still kind of liked it.
Maybe we just like it because of the nostalgia factor.
Could be. Yeah, sometimes things don't hold up when you're like, I really liked such and such. And then you go back and you look at it and you're like, this was hot trash. My memory lied to me. It changed what I thought was good to this.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, we have a couple
Rose-colored glasses.
Yeah, absolutely. We have a couple of minutes as we are going to get a slight break for one team. They just need a minute to go do that. So since we have a second, if you guys are interested in joining the NGS Patreon, you can at the address listed here. All right, back to us. Actually, back to the maps. Let's look at the maps for a second.
Maps.
So at this point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 of the 10 possible maps, either selected or banned. If we did go to a game 3, we'd be looking at either BOE, Dragonshire, Tomb of the Spider Queen, or Towers of Doom. What is your favorite of those four? BOE, Dragonshire, Tomb of the Spider Queen, Towers of Doom.
Well, I'll tell you, it's not Dragonshire. Ugh. Oh my god, that's the worst.
F that noise.
Yeah, heck no. I don't. So yeah, I like all of the other three. Towers of Doom is always fun. You know, just got to push out that bottom lane. Just get in there. Spider Queen. I just, you know, I love all of the like audio in Spider Queen. It's very real. It's like palpable. Spider Queen. I don't know. It's just I like love her voice.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
Spider Queen, I think. Yeah.
Very good. All right. Well, I'm getting told that
How
the
about
teams
you?
are ready. I like Tomb of the Spider Queen. I like those spider butts.
Nice.
So let's hop in right into game number 2, and we will be there right after this. Volskaya Industries. You know,
Volskaya.
I think they should have robots making robots making robots, and that's
Do
how
they
we
not?
get Skynet. I don't know. I haven't. Every year I apply for the tour of Volskaya Foundries, and they always turn me down. Much like when Blizzard turns me down for the appeal of changing my name, keeping my name
what
of
the heck
Venus.
happened there?
I got reported, so now I'm Venus.
Oh my god. But isn't Venus just like that part on your elbow, or is this just
Yeah,
something that I
no,
had
it's
been
just-
told when I was a little kid? And
Yeah, no, it's just your elbow skin. Sometimes that might just be a little too spicy.
Too spicy.
Little too spicy. Oh, I just saw the message. Hold on. Oh, okay, we're good. All right, so hopefully everyone's still okay.
Too
I'm good
bad.
to go. Arrow is talking a lot about haunted mines. Yeah, the golems do stack. That map was a little bit cray because getting the camps on top of the map was like better than going down in there, and so like no one would go collect the skulls. Yeah, avoid the underground and get camps. Exactly. Crafty Trent. Tomb for the win, says Dave. And Zool rules these graphics. Welcome, Zool. Welcome to game number 2. Better Than Bots needs to win this one in order to go to game number 3. They do get first pick.
Ooh, that Blaze ban again. Not into that.
We do see a respect ban coming out from Better Than Bots,
That's
taking
Sukov.
eliminating Stukov and also using their first pick priority on Johanna. Spicy. Flip flop on teams.
Yeah, now they're getting Joe. Okay. I mean, she is very popular.
So hot right now.
Oh, God.
And Blaze this time getting banned out by Arrogant Nephalem instead. So
I'm here to help.
Okay, we've got that Mal'Ganis. We've got Jaina. Jaina again for trade.
all right. And just going to mention
I was like, what are you going to mention? I'm on the edge of my seat.
Anne probably knows about this, but I'm just going to mention that the Winged Guardian talent is banned.
Do what I must.
Wait, what?
There is a talent for Mal'Ganis, level 1. I believe it's called Winged Guardian, and it is bugged right now, so it is banned. And I just wanted to let the Mal'Ganis know, just in case they forgot, because we don't want to have to remake everything if they accidentally pick the wrong talent. I'm reporting an innocent Venus, says Zool. Well, I don't know. I'm not always innocent. Sorry, let's get back to what was picked. Mal'Ganis and Jaina so far for Arrogant Nephalem. There's a lot of CC and a lot of stun there. Anubarak, Alexstrasza, and Johanna for Better Than Bots. I do like Alexstrasza on point control maps where she can go Dragon Ball Z and just
Oh.
kind of control that point a little bit better.
Definitely.
I feel
And
like, yeah.
Huh. Interesting that they've got 2 tanks. You know, the Joe and the new.
That's a very good point. I wonder if that opens up something like a Tychus, a Malthael, or a Greymane again for Arrogant Nephalem to play into that. Ah, excuse me. There is the Greymane again, out on Penguin, and no point are picking up the Ana. Interesting.
Very interesting.
Apocalypse says
Shovel.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. You go.
Offlane a noob potentially. Oh, not sure if you can dig it. You're a shovel. Come on, man. You should be able to dig it.
Because he's just got a shovel.
He is a shovel.
There's Kel'Thuzad and Sylvanas joining the ranks of Better Than Bots. Not Paradox TV. Welcome to chat. Thank you for explaining a little bit more about that bug. Yeah, so it kind of has like a unlimited armor block, but if you know about bugs, you know you don't want to necessarily exploit them because you gotta win nice and fair. You'll feel better because you've done it with skill.
None shall flee my grasp.
Megan's just like, I'll win however I want.
Well, I was thinking like, what if he says, "Yep, I got it," and then in the game he just does it live and just goes for it, picks that talent. Do we just stop the game at that point?
Oh, they won't. But if they did, then yeah, we would have to stop and we'd redo it. Maev,
It would be so spicy.
Getting picked up here as the last member of Arrogant Nephalem's comp. I kind of like... I like both comps. I like Better Than Bots because I feel like with 2 tanky boys in the KTZ and point control with Alexstrasza, like they'll be able to stay on the point and be pretty tight. But then I also like Arrogant Nephalem because Ana could be far back, doesn't have to be deep on the point. Maev can go in there and pull people off the point, and then Greymane can go chomp on them from the other side. So I feel like point control is really good for Better Than Bots. Arrogant Nephalem might be able to disrupt them and pull them off the point. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, and I think, Arrogant Nephalem going again with Jaina and Greymane. They're again going to have a lot of blow up. They obviously are, very, very well versed with those 2 DPSers. So it's going to be tough.
Absolutely. All right. Well, let's get into this game. On the left-hand side, we have Better Than Bots, where we have Dr. Evil 12 playing that KTZ. Evil is going to be playing, I believe is that Alexstrasza? No, that's Sylvanas. My bad. We have Crafty Trent playing the Johanna, Megan 420 playing that Anubarak, and where is Alex? There we go. Dynamite playing Alexstrasza.
And on Arrogant Nephalem, we've got already mentioned Trabe on Jaina, Doc Killidan on Maev, Null Pointer on Ana, Penguin has got that Greymane, and then Sagotai is on Malganic.
You love to see it. Time to Feed chosen as talent number 1.
Time to Feed. Woo. Yep, see?
No Wing Guardian. That was close.
He's playing by the rules. Good boy. Good boy.
Good boy. Yeah, that's what you'd say to Greymane, right? Good boy.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Interesting. I can see behind all the portraits on the players on the right-hand side. On Arrogant Nephalem, I can see behind their player portraits in the top. I learn something new every day, and I can't see that on the left-hand side. Maybe it's just the heroes they selected. I don't know. Anyways, sorry for the distraction.
I'm like, I don't even know what he's talking about.
Yeah, like all the pictures of the heroes from Arrogant Nephalem on the right-hand side on the red, I can see behind their portraits, like around their heads. Ooh. Like I can see like the treadmill and stuff back there. Anyways, back to the game. Things that actually matter. Fortification Camp's gonna get picked up here by Arrogant Nephalem. Yoink.
Already. Wow. Oh,
yeah.
They've both got it, so...
Both teams, yeah.
There we go.
Maybe Better Than Bots is like, maybe last time we weren't as quick as on our camps. Maybe we need to be faster. But Trabe and Penguin gonna blow up this camp and get that pushing as well. Morgana's just being a thick boy in the middle, but he is going to get flanked, but should be fine. Should be fine. Once again, we're seeing the Fingers of Frost on Jaina. Hard to get stacks on your Frostbite quest though if you're not fighting against anybody. Here we go, a little bit of a delayed reaction compared to Arrogant Nephalem, but better than bots. They are picking up their siege camp.
Oh.
Ooh.
Joe. I don't know. Yeah, that Joe pick was pretty brutal.
Johanna, so strong. But this does allow better than bots, since they waited a little bit to clear that camp, or to get their own camp, they're able to clear Arrogant Nephilems and then have theirs pushing. However, support camp picked up by Arrogant Nephilim as well. So they got 2 toys to play with, a turret and that biotic emitter. Whereas better than bots, they just have 1 toy to play with. This is like Toyland. Get all the toys, win the game.
Get all the toys and then get in the big toy.
Ooh, and my apologies, it's Evil Alto. So, like, is that stop in Spanish? I'm not sure. Could be. Someone report back.
Alto?
Alto?
Yeah,
or does that mean
question.
tall? Or does it mean stop? I'm not sure. It's been a while. The point is active, though, and it has started to get ticking done for better than bots, but now Arrogant Nephilim has pushed BTB off of the point, and they are controlling it themselves. No stacks for KTZ as of yet. That is rough. Yes, Shovel, that is true. Johanna's going to be the offlaner for now. Up in the top lane, getting some of that XP.
Yeah, that makes more sense than in a noob offlaner.
The fortification camps are about to come online for both teams, though, so more toys and goodies available, and we're going to see better than bots be the first to jump on it this time. They're going to collect those up. Maybe this might be a chance for Arrogant Nephilim to engage while the team is split. So far, just content to keep getting more percentage of this objective.
Here we go, turret down. Oh, but still.
Dr. Evil goes down on KTZ, and it's going to be followed up by Sylvanas. The chase is on for a Nubarak. And that's a triple quad kill.
Wow.
My goodness, quad kill going over to Arrogant Nephilim and the Protector at the same time. Alto equals tall, says Arrow of the Storm. Alright. Look at all their stop signs, though, in Mexico. Maybe they say Alto as well. Maybe not. I don't know. Alto. I must be misremembering that. Alto is a singing term as well, so maybe that's what it's.
Something.
Yeah. So maybe it's vocal instead. I love people's names that they pick out and what they stand for and why it's important to them. I think it's really cool. Ooh, watch out, Dr. Evil. You are getting targeted and goes down. 10's already here for Arrogant Nephilim as the Protector goes into the top lane. You get a lot of value pushing into this top lane with the Protector, with the first Protector, because the second one will be spawning up here in this top area. So if you remove your enemy's ability to tap at the well, you'll have advantage for the next objective. All right.
How about taking out that well?
You might as well. What's that, Lassie? Protector took out the well? Ripperoni. All right. What kind of heroics are we looking at on the side of Arrogant Nephilim, Mega?
Again with that Ring of Frost for Jaina. Served them well last time, so we're gonna see it here again. Warden's Cage on Maev. Good CC. We've got Nano Boost on Ana. Sure. Go for the third again with.
Big fight breaking out.
Oh,
Sorry to interrupt you. And Penguin just barely getting away, but Johanna not nearly so lucky as the Warden's Cage comes down.
Oof.
So many members of Better Than Bots are so low, and down goes KTZ and Sylvanas.
That's quite the wombo. Damn.
Triple kill, Arrogant Nephilim.
Triple kill!
Sorry to interrupt you there.
No. Yeah. Wow. Rude.
Oh, so rude. I'm fired. I'm out.
No, yeah. Then Mal'Ganis, our baddie boy, has that carry-on swarm.
I think they should.
Bats.
Yeah, exactly. They should just name it Bats. Ah, Bats. I'm Batsman.
Pretty
yeah.
much. Pretty
Yeah.
much.
Oh, that go for the throat twos could be so deadly on KTZ or Alex Straza or even Sylvanas. 10's online
I
though.
mean, yeah, they're just gonna have a ton of CC, right? With Jaina, with Maya, it's gonna be tough.
Yeah, we will CC it when it happens. Again, some good potential wombo combos on both sides, but really we saw that happen. Really getting set up by the ring. Heroic's also available with 10s for better than bots, as Arrogant Nephalem just pushes mid into this fort and will be able to take it down. We have Blessed Shield and Johanna, Frost Blast on KTZ. Got the Cleansing Flame, the Cocoon, and Unchosen so far for Sylvanas. Down goes the Biotic Emitter. But no players do, so there is one toy that's forced out, but they do get the fort. And once again, more pressure in the top and the middle lanes for Arrogant Nephalem.
Mind Control was picked by Sylvanas, so it's interesting to see how that comes into play.
I always wish that Mind Control, instead of just making somebody run away, like if you hit them with it, you could make them use their ultimate, their heroic ability and stuff like that, and like waste it.
That would be
Who
pretty
knows?
amazing.
Maybe that'll be HOTS 3.0.
Let's get the dev team on it.
That's right. We'll submit a ticket.
Sure.
Hey, can you change this hero and also give me my name back? No, I swear I'm not salty anymore. I think it's funny.
Control the turn
Ugh.
and bring in the
I'm salty on your behalf. It's okay.
Salty.
Embrace it.
Yes, embrace the salt. Be one with the salt. Be the salt lick.
Embrace the sodium.
Yeah, the Killadin is going to start this this objective channel just all by themselves, while they are going to, the rest of Arrogant Nephalem are going to push top onto the keep wall. Yeah,
Got going down here.
and that's going to be more value than Better Than Bots is going to get on just this fort. So they are starting to hearth back to base to defend this. Oof! If that keep goes down, well, it's good distraction. All right, there's a big root onto Greymane from KTZ. Chains come out up to 7 stacks now. Ooh, Mind Control on Mal'Ganis. Oh, and Bats do not get off.
Mal got him.
Nice, Mal nailed it. And there is the Warden's Cage, but down goes KTZ as well as Sylvanas. I think Crafty Trent is in trouble. Does get hit by a lot of damage. I was gonna say bullet, but we do have go for the throat chosen, so.
Joe. I think, yeah, Joe chose Laws of Hope at the beginning first. So that's kind of going to help with the passive and then just the selectable.
Absolutely. AN looking like they had a game plan and are executing it, says Shovel in chat. Well, this is the second protector, but it's going to have an easier path to this keep because Arrogant Nephalem cleared it while they were channeling the objective. So we'll see how far this pushes. I think it's going to at least get the keep.
Yeah, almost certainly. If they go in. Looks like he's waiting for those minions a little bit.
Yeah, get your mini tanks to take some of the damage. But yeah, the protector is already down to about a third of its health. They do have talent tier advantage. Here comes Mal'Ganis, who is clearing mid a little bit. Coming up with some big stuns as Mind Control comes out. And down goes the keep now that the entire team is together. Oh, but when Maev drops out of that, ooh, a huge ring catching 4. Down goes KTZ. Cocoon comes out onto the Mal'Ganis, but Johanna is down as well as the Nubarak. Turts gets dropped. Alex Straza in the air, which is probably good because if she was on the ground, could be possibly picked off here. That is 3 kills to none here from Arrogant Nephalem, and they want to push core. Can they do it?
Oof.
Oh.
Alex got stuck in that Maya.
Ooh, but they're so low. I don't think they can quite finish it off, but they do get all the kills there. That was close. I think that could have possibly been game. I think the respawn timers are just a little bit too low for Arrogant Nephalem to feel like they wanted to finish there.
Yeah, and with that Sylvanas chasing and them being so low, it could have turned on them pretty easily.
Yeah, that could have been a little bit risky. So instead, since Arrogant Nephalem are up, they're up a talent tier. They have a lot of pressure going in the top and in the middle. They're just going to be a little bit patient.
Time to clean up, get some camps.
Take a shower, make the bed, pick up the camps that they can on their side of the map. I think 16s would be good to pick up from Better Than Bots before they pick up a fight here. We do have 11 stacks of Master of the Cold Dark for KTZ, so at least he'll be able to get his is it Glacial Spike? Some kind of a spike.
Oof.
Be able to pop that out on people. Maybe that will help a little bit, but
yeah, definitely want to see more stacks of that at this point in the game. You would expect.
More pushing here in the bottom lane from Arrogant Nephalem as they are pushing down hard on this bottom fort, and the members of Better Than Bots are too spread out. They can't even come down and defend it if they even wanted to.
And that Mal'Ganis is just waiting.
Waiting in the bush.
Waiting in the bush.
Raven X, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it very much. Thank you. I hope your cast went well. Ballet Gamer, welcome to chat as well. We are just watching the trek to 20 here for Arrogant Nephalem as they are picking up the camps, clearing, pushing where they can.
Not getting the camp. Is this strategic?
Well, the next control point here is bottom, so I think they're waiting to claim that until maybe a little bit later, until right about now. And that way it creates even more pressure in the top lane. That Better Than Bots is going to have to come up and clear, and that's going to take them off the point, and it's going to let Arrogant Nephalem really control that point at the beginning, at the start.
Nice. Yeah, able to stagger that camp with the minions a little bit.
This time, Null Pointer is going to be the one that's going to hold down the fort on that crab. Just sitting there with a sniper.
Do they all have grabs? They do. Digging that synergy. Digging it.
Sometimes you don't want to hear that, but in this setting, I think it's okay. Pushing into the bottom lane, Arrogant Nephalem are pushing. Sylvanas is solo in the top lane, pushing down this top fort, but probably needs to come back at some point. This is going to be a 15-plus minute Punisher, and it's going to do some damage. But 20s are up, so maybe you can't fight Arrogant Nephalem. But 2 more levels, that's not going to come before this Punisher pops off. Either way, it's going to be a tough fight for Better Than Bots. Let's see if they can put up a magical defense. Welcome to chat, 7th Ace.
If she was doing anything, Sylvanas should have been trying to take one of those turrets. You know, at least they would have been able to have a little bit more defense.
Drop a tripod boy down on the ground and see if it can be enough of a distraction. Yeah, we also have that biotic emitter on Mal'Ganis. Killidan's got this. Also has a turret. Here comes the protector. It's got Greymane and Ana inside. Yeah. Throwing hands. 2 metal hands in that protector for sure. Alright, Anubarak has taken a lot of damage. It's gonna have to back up a little bit. Dude does get the cleansing flames from Alexstrasza, but it's not quite enough, and Anubarak goes down. KTZ trying to get away from Maiev. Does get the big root in, but down goes Sylvanas and down goes Alexstrasza. And this is quite a push. Even Johanna getting low, having to back off a little bit. This is looking like the beginning of the end here. Let's see what KTZ and Johanna can do. They're the last defenders, but the core has lost all its shields and it is dropping. It's down to 60, 40, 20, 7, 0.
This is it.
That's GG's. Game number 2 going over to Arrogant Nephalem.
That was a tough one. That was a tough one.
Yeah, that was a very tough play here by Arrogant Nephalem.
Just so much CC. Honestly, I think that was kind of the deciding factor.
Yeah, just at the very beginning, Better Than Bots and Arrogant Nephilim were kind of tied. They were picking up camps at the same time, like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Arrogant Nephilim just started getting some kills, 18-1, so they were winning with their team comp. That once again, Greymane 9-0, Penguin really getting that burst damage in. So there's more tanky characters for Better Than Bots with the Johanna and the Nubrak, but I think the blow up potential from Arrogant Nephilim was just a little bit too strong to deal with.
Yeah, and I think, again, Trabe and Penguin, being so consistent on Jaina and Greymane, just kind of showing their dominance in those two heroes. I don't know, it really shows.
Yeah, and there's a couple things chat is pointing out. Oh, Arrow tried to post a link of some sort, but all it left was stars in the chat.
No dice.
Tigerfish, welcome. I missed you in chat. Buttspot didn't. Says, maybe not, Weebutt. Maybe not. I love Buttspot. Always calling people out, changing stuff to butts. All right, well, let me update our map selection here. This is going to be a 2-0 going over to Arrogant Nephilim, so we will switch over to that, and maybe we'll get an interview, see if someone from Arrogant Nephilim wants to talk to us about those matches. Let me check. Is there anything else that you wanted to talk about in that match while I'm messaging Trabe?
Yeah. Let's see. I don't know. How did the viewers think about that matchup? Let's see. Looking at, Shovel, we were all rooting for BTB, but, AN was so oppressive.
All right, Arrow, I added you as a mod, so you should be able to post links now. So if you had links to post from the past, you can post them in now. All right, we have Trabe would like to talk with us, so let's hop into the NGS channel, like in the NGS server, like kind of where we were before during the coin tosses. Right below there's a casting. Sure. Actually, right above that is lobbies 1 through 5. Let's just hop into lobby 3. So come find me over there. Boop. All right. Here we are.
Hey.
Hello, you found me. All right, we should be
Yeah.
found by Trabe as well. Unfortunately, I have dropped your video because we are in this area now, so I will have to replace you with chickens for the time being. So apologies.
That sounds good.
Apologies for that. Chickens, go chickens. All right. Oh, and Trabe is here. Welcome, sir.
Hello.
And congratulations for your 2-0 victory over Better Than Bots this evening.
Oh, thank you. It's always good to go out there and get another win on the table, especially early in the season when little confidence builders are great like that, because we've had a couple pretty rough games earlier this season already. So it's nice to go out there and get a nice 2-0 in the book.
Well, looking at the scoreboard, second place, I don't know, 2 dominations already. Oh, this will be your 3rd domination. 3 out of 4 matches being dominations. I don't know. That doesn't sound very shaky to me at all.
That's the secret. If you book all of your flex matches early, then the division mods like you and your point number gets pretty inflated, so it looks like you're doing great. It's a 2-for-1.
There you go. And then there's also the added benefit of if you play your flex matches early, then there's less for your opponents to look in on, right? Like less data for them. Yep.
Yeah.
Although, there were some people watching tonight though, so those strats were pretty crazy. Do you mind if we ask you a little bit about some of the matches that we played tonight?
No, sure. Go right ahead.
Okay. So in Alterac Pass, oh, here's some clips coming from Arrow. Alterac Pass, this was chosen by Better Than Bots, and you won the coin flip, but you decided that you wanted hero pick, and you used that to pick up Johanna. Is Johanna just like, obviously it's first pick worthy for you, and for the other team? Is that something that you found when you play other teams, Johanna priority?
I think we've seen that to be the case when you're playing a team that you haven't played before and that you don't really know much about. It's just a nice, safe pick that you know is always going to get value. Against a team that we've played, over a couple seasons or done some scrims against, we might change things around a bit because we have a better idea of what is going to be more important at that match. But since we haven't played these guys before and we weren't able to find a ton of scouting on them, we decided just keep things simple, go with a solid pick that we knew was going to work out for us.
Excellent. Yeah, I see. And then in game 2, you kind of changed that up a little bit and added even more, I guess, stun. Although Johanna has a lot of CC as well with Mal'Ganis. Is it possible to tank choke Segatai? Because it seems like able to switch onto a lot of different things.
It is gonna be pretty tough. He just sort of finds a new favorite tank every season. But the problem with that is now that we've played 5 seasons, he's got 5 favorite tanks he can jump back and forth between. So yeah. I don't know. Maybe we'll get him on the stitches or something one of these days if things get really dire. But for the most part, I feel he's got some good options.
Very good. And I see that you picked up Jaina both games. Is that right?
Yes, I think that's right.
Okay. And in general, do you think Jaina also fits into the category of Johanna of just being really good and really kind of, I don't know, just good without necessarily needing to go with the meta? Like, it's just across the board good? Or is Jaina like more of like a favorite for you in particular, or both?
It's a little bit of both. Just any map where you're going to have those big team fights, Jaina's going to always prove to be valuable. It works pretty well with Johanna as well, at least for game 1, just because Johanna might be a little bit light on the CC and a little bit light on the damage. And so bringing in Jaina, you've just got a ton of wave clear. You've got some bursts to make up for your tank's weaknesses. So in a situation where you're not totally sure where you want the draft to go yet, it's just a solid early pick that you can always make work pretty well.
Very good, very good. So when are Dakilidin and Penguin, when are they going to be drafted into HGC?
I'm surprised that they haven't been already so far, honestly, because they make my job easy.
No, I
just kind of sit around and throw W at people every once in a while, and they're out here doing crazy diving in on people and setting up all these ridiculous pools, and I'm just like, all right, Blizzard, yeah, you want me to do Blizzard again? I can do that. Give me 12 seconds.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, your blow up comp in game number 2 was pretty good. Even though that there's more. Well, no, it was really good. I think stacking the Warden's Cage and the Ring of Frost, it was just crazy. Game number 1, your guys' map rotations onto the siege camps were really well timed. It seems like you guys are quite familiar with that map and quite familiar with that camp. Is that something that you guys have just had locked down for a while?
Yeah, I mean it's Alterac. Like, one of our big things is always make sure that you're doing something, right? Don't just, if you're just sitting around waiting quietly for 30 seconds, you're missing out. And on Alterac, it's like, all right, I cleared mid-wave. Am I going to rotate up or down? No, because it's too far away. What can I do? Well, I go clear that camp again, I guess. I don't really know what else to do, so I'll just go hit the camp.
It's up every minute and a half, so we can always be going there.
Yeah, like we might as well. I don't have any better ideas. I don't know. I'll ask and see. Anybody got anything we want to do? No? All right, I'm going to go to the camp.
Very good. Who is the loudest member on comms in your team?
That is a good question, actually. It changes game to game, definitely. I would say it was probably me the first game, and then probably Dakilidin the second game. Because whenever Dakilidin is on my Ev, you're just gonna get a lot of loud, "Oh, I'm going in! Oh, I'm doing cage! I got some people!" yells at. It could happen at almost any moment, really.
Yeah.
So I'll give her the nod on the second one.
Most excellent. Mega, do you have any questions about game 1 or game 2, or any questions for Arrogant Nephalem in general?
Yeah, you noticed the Jaina picks. Who is another one of your, I guess, casters or DPS that you prefer if Jaina were to get banned?
Well, they banned the Kael'thas both games. That's the other one that I tend to like to go with. Recently.
Okay.
So yeah, usually I sort of have a decision to make. This time I kind of have my decision made for me. But I don't know that we did a lot of stuff last season with trying to expand my hero pool, and we didn't do very good last season overall. So I'm kind of okay with letting other people do the hero pool stuff this season, and I'll just keep throwing ice and fire at people if that works out. I got a few back pocket picks, but putting circles on the ground always seems to work pretty well. So I'm going to do that whenever people let me.
You got to keep some of those secret picks a secret, right? You gotta.
Oh, well, I haven't played Power of the Minds yet. That's
exactly.
That's right. We are gonna play each other. So like, I feel like I'm trying to ask questions, but not be like, "Tell me all your secrets. We know you're really good." Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah. Don't give him any.
Yeah. Don't give us anything to go off of. But we do appreciate your answers. Do you have any other questions, Mega? Sorry, I interrupted you.
No. I see Greymane and Jaina bans in your future. So watch.
Yeah, I think you're probably right there. The good thing about having a lot of early matches that are casted is that like you sort of play match 1, and then everybody target bans you match 2, and so you have to do a totally new set of comps, and then people don't know whether to target ban you from the first game or from the second game. So you just gotta kind of jump. You have 2 game plans ready, and you jump to the one that they weren't watching when they were scouting you.
Plan B, I love it. Yeah, no, that's great. Are there any? Let's see. So, are there any teams that you are especially worried about coming up in season 8 for any these other teams? I know you've already played. You've already played Piecemeal, right?
Yeah, we played them. They were pretty good. I remember we were a little worried about. I think it was Dat though when we played them, and they were pretty good. So we are definitely. We've learned to be wary of every team that we're going to go up against, because anytime that we're like, oh, this one might not be so bad, things don't go so well for us.
Right.
So we're definitely going to be keeping our scouting in place and keeping our hackles raised.
Excellent. Yeah, Dat though currently in first place. And that match that you had with them, was that a split?
I think they beat us 2-1, yeah, if I'm remembering correctly.
All right, so that should be a team for everybody in Div C West to watch, as well as you guys. Excellent. Let's see. I think that's all the questions I have. Anything else from you, Mega?
Nothing else from me. Just good job. Way to go.
Yeah, congratulations once again. Thank you so much, Trabe. And do you have any shout outs before we let you go?
Shout outs to Beast Coast, our sister team up in Div A this season, doing all sorts of scary stuff and pulling out all kinds of weird heroes and striking the fear into the hearts of people as they do. And shout outs to all the great people in Div C that we have been hadn't seen in a couple seasons, and we're happy to be back here and playing them again. It's good to keep those connections going.
Absolutely. That might be we dropped down to Div D and now we're back into C, so we have friends in both divisions, so we look forward to playing you guys as well. Well, thank you so much, Trabe, and congratulations once again.
Thank you. Thanks for picking up the cast.
You bet. Have a good evening. All right, I'm going to try to call Mega Killa back again, and we can get rid of chickens, and we'll head on out of here. I know, chickens, your time has come, and now it must end again. So sad. All right, chickens, bye-bye, buddies. Oh, Mega's back. Thank you so much, Mega, for joining me in this cast tonight. I hope you had some fun.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Sorry, I was a little nervous, but hey, it was great fun. So yeah, thank.
Oh, you did excellent. So this was Mega's first cast. She does do a lot of streaming of Heroes of the Storm and also some what's the not Destiny? Is it Destiny? It's not Destiny. It's
Apex Legends.
Apex Legends.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
so you guys
very cool.
You guys should go. Did I type this wrong? Is this going to go where it should? Yes. Okay, cool. Yeah, you guys should go throw her a follow on Twitch. I just posted it into Twitch chat, twitch.tv/mega_killa_. You can watch her and her buddies beating up on some people in Heroes of the Storm. Thanks everybody for joining us in Twitch chat. Thank you for the follow and the raid. Raven, Rico, TBU the Tiny, not the way I said it before. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the bits, Lexia. Thank you for the follow, Chris, Megan, Dave, Crafty, Alto. My goodness. Thanks everybody for tuning in, and Do you have any shout outs, Megan, before we head out of here?
I just wanted to say, and thank you, Weenus. Thank you for casting this. This is awesome. You're killing. Oh, yes.
Oh, the pleasure is all mine. Thanks for joining me on this crazy Weenus cast. I appreciate it a lot, and it makes it so much easier for both me, so I don't have to talk the whole time, and then also for the people listening, because they don't get as many of my stupid puns. So it's good for everybody. I think that we are gonna get on out of here then. These are the maps that we saw one more time, and these are your teams. Thank you so much. We will catch you guys next time.